hair, and in this case, synthetic hair doesn't cut it, so to speak, so that's why the plaintiff won.
Don't text and drive. The People's Court is a Ralph Edwards Stu Billett production.
The wait is over. FanDuel Sportsbook's now live in Missouri.
America's #1 sportsbook is here, Missouri.
FanDuel makes it so easy to get started.
You can bet on all your favorite teams,
all your favorite sports,
even all your favorite golfers.
Oh, thanks.
Plus, you can play any way you want. Everything from live bets to same-game parlays.
And you can get paid instantly. That's like the whole point of winning.
New customers bet $5 to get $300 in bonus bets guaranteed.
Right now, living with COPD is hard, but more could be going on. And here is how you find out. Your COPD may be different, and Nucala could help. The inflammation triggering your flare-ups could be caused by eosinophils. Nucala helps target that inflammation. And it's the only once-monthly auto-injector for COPD you can do right at home. Picture less flare-ups and less flare-up-related hospital visits. Nucala is an add-on injection for uncontrolled COPD with a specific marker of inflammation. Nucala is not for sudden breathing problems. Allergic reactions can occur, including anaphylaxis. Get help right away for swelling of face, mouth, tongue, or trouble breathing. Infections that can cause shingles have occurred. Don't stop other medicines, including steroids, unless told by your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. May cause back pain, diarrhea, and cough. Right now, it may be time for something different. Ask your doctor about Nucala.
Welcome to Ozarks First News at midday. I'm Jesse Inman. Today, the same jury that convicted Elijah Bedell is now also there for the now coming back together for the 2023 murder of Chavez Wynn. They're spending time today recommending a sentencing to Greene County Judge Todd Myers. Now, Bedell was one of the first of 5 charged in Wynn's death, but was the first convicted. Ozarks' first Parker Padgett is live outside the Greene County Courthouse. And Parker, the first-degree murder conviction that has a mandatory minimum sentence, that's something they're deciding. But what else is the jury convening on here today?
Well, I mentioned it yesterday. Bedell wasn't just convicted on that first-degree murder charge. He was convicted in 7 other charges in which not only was Wynn a victim, but also his then-pregnant girlfriend, who was also in the car at the time of the shooting. Both the prosecution and defense was able to speak to the jury before the jury broke to decide their recommendation. That was around 10 o'clock this morning. They were given instructions and sentencing guidelines. That means the jury will decide between 3 and 15 years for each of the 4 armed criminal action charges. For the 2 assault charges, the jury's told to decide between life or 10 to 30 years. And for the 2 unlawful use of a weapon charges, juries were also asked to consider life or between 10 and 30 years. Now, the state has asked the jury to recommend the highest possible sentence, which could add over 100 years on top of that life sentence. Bedell's attorney, Jeff Wood, asked the jury to consider Bedell's age and the fact that he is in a wheelchair when it comes to their recommendation. Both attorneys made their cases just an hour ago.
The defendant stole a loved one from his family, stole a son from his parents, stole a father from his children. In just 2 or 3 seconds, the defendant left behind a lifetime of agony.
This is a big ask. I know it's not simple. Counts 2 through 8. Let that be the intersection of justice and mercy. Count 1 is done. It's settled. It is a lifetime sentence. But you still do have a decision to make on counts 2 through 8.
When the jury returns, we'll bring you that update as soon as we can. We will have more from the courtroom tonight at 5 and 6. Reporting live in Springfield, Parker Padgett, Ozarks First.
All right, Parker, thanks. We look forward to an update in that case. Let's talk about our forecast now here on a Friday. Kind of a gloomy look out the window to the world here that we call our tower camera. This is how it looks as we look to the east. And meteorologist Tom Schmidt is here with a look at the weekend. Tom, a bit warmer than we've felt this week, today and tomorrow.
A little bit, yeah. We're still banking on some sunshine coming out later this afternoon. A little low cloud deck has moved on in. It started in northwest Arkansas. It's now kind of just grown across southwestern Missouri. You look now at Table Rock Lake. There are some breaks in the clouds occasionally, and these are expected to break away this afternoon. So we'll find a little bit more sun later today versus what we're seeing right now. 22 degrees this morning. It was a cold start out the door today. 19 in Camden, 16 Raw, 15 Fort Wood, 16 was the morning temperature in West Plains, and 20 down Mountain Home, 21 Branson. It was cold this morning. At the midday hour, we're in the low to mid 30s. The cloud cover holding temperatures back a little bit. We will be in the 40s and might get close to 50 at times down in northern Arkansas, but the cloud cover might hold us back from that a little bit. Satellite radar, yeah, there's your cloud deck. It's still holding on strong across southern Missouri. Sunshine, meanwhile, across central Missouri. Things look good there. Temperature timeline for today, we're going to try to go for the upper 40s in Springfield. If clouds hang around a little longer, it may not happen, but either way, it is warmer than yesterday. Friday night, folks, going out, it will be chilly, so dress warmly this evening. Tomorrow looks okay. Sunday, we've got another shot of cold air. All right, so we'll take a look at that extended forecast coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Tom, we'll check in with you then. Thanks. We do have an update for you on a vacant Walgreens on the city's west side. It turns out it won't stay empty for much longer. Jordan Valley Community Health moving into the building on West Grand at Kansas Expressway. That Walgreens location closed in February as part of a series of nationwide cuts. Jordan Valley says the building will become a new home for its senior care program. The project to remodel the building is expected to be done sometime in the middle of 2026. The senior care program will be relocated from Jordan Valley's current facility across the street. That facility is a former Price Cutter grocery store, which the agency purchased, renovated, and moved into back in 2022. The city of Springfield wants your feedback about the proposed convention and events center. The goal of the survey is to understand the community's priorities, concerns, and perspective after voters turned down a measure to fund the project through a hotel-motel tax that would be paid by visitors. But again, voters turned that one down. You can find a link to this survey on our website. Just type in convention survey in the search box. The countdown to Missouri being on the international stage continues as the World Cup draw is happening right now in Washington, D.C. We will finally know who each country will be playing and which teams will be playing at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City next summer. So here's how it works. Countries will be divided into 12 groups of 4 teams each. That draw will determine who, when, and where each country will play in the first round of the tournament, with Canada, Mexico, and the U.S. hosting. The 2026 FIFA World Cup begins in June with matches in 16 cities. 6 of those matches will be held in KC. Get ready to cast your vote today. In our question of the day, we're asking you, how much do you plan on spending on gifts this year? Under 100, 100 plus, 200, maybe 300 plus. So far, the more expensive end of the spectrum leading the way here on our question of the day. Again, that's ozarksfirst.com/vote. Let us know. We'll talk about it at the end of the newscast. 'Tis the season for shopping, as you just saw there. And unfortunately, it's also the season for scams, with criminals targeting gift cards. The problem continues to grow, with Homeland Security calling it a billion-dollar international industry connected to Chinese criminal networks funding illegal activity.
Imagine the holidays when you're buying a gift card and then your loved one or friend tries to activate it and there's no money there. Criminals keep finding a way to do something, and we have to keep up to date with the laws to make sure that once we find somebody that has drained gift cards, that we can prosecute them.
Proposed legislation hopes to create a specific offense for gift card tampering and date theft. That legislation would also require retailers to post fraud warning signs in stores and provide basic employee training. Coming up here at midday, clarity and lingering questions about the deadly strike on an alleged drug boat. We have differing reactions from lawmakers in Washington, D.C. That will be coming up. And also, as we head to break, a live look at the mayor's Christmas tree at Park Central Square. You may already have your tree up, or maybe that's on the to-do list for you this weekend. We'll talk about how we'll be feeling this weekend in just a bit in Tom's full forecast. More news, though, next.
This is Ozarks First News, Midday, with Jesse Inman and meteorologist Tom Schmidt.
In the Garden of Eden, your lingerie and more, so much more headquarters.
Every day, remarkable women shape our community.
She leads, she inspires, and she changes lives.
Now, Ozarks First wants your help recognizing her impact and achievements. Visit OzarksFirst.com to nominate an extraordinary woman in your life.
Share her story and help us celebrate the difference she makes in our community. Together, let's shine a light on what makes women in the Ozarks truly remarkable.
Turnpike Troubadours is the ultimate tribute band for fans of the Turnpike Troubadours. And Saturday, December 6th, they're bringing their live show to Buffalo Run Casino and Resort. Turnpike Troubadours deliver a dynamic and authentic experience, capturing the essence of the original band by covering everything from iconic hits to fan-favorite deep cuts. Tickets for this 18 and up show start at just $10 and are available now at BuffaloRun.com. Saturday, December 6th, it's Turnpike Troubadours at Buffalo Run Casino and Resort, where the fun never stops.
Yutzy Custom Structures, a trusted barn builder since 2005. We specialize in post-frame buildings and custom-built homes. So if you're looking for a long-lasting and well-designed pole barn, a custom-built home, a hobby shop, or an elegant and durable barn dominium, give us a call. We even do commercial properties. We offer fully staffed crews to ensure customers' projects will be started and finished within a reasonable time frame. And we stock our own quality lumber and supplies, so there are no delays with third-party vendors. Your next building is closer than you think with Yutzy Custom Structures.
Save big on automotive supplies at Menards. Good maintenance equals longer vehicle life, and Menards carries automotive products that help keep your vehicle on the road. Prevent diesel fuel from gelling in colder climates with Howe's Diesel Treat. On sale for only $11.99. FBP Premium Starting Fluid helps provide fast starts on the coldest days and is engineered to work with all gasoline and diesel engines. Get an 11-ounce bottle for just $2.69.
More season's greetings to you all from Menards.
One day before the January 6th attack on the Capitol, authorities say someone left pipe bombs near the headquarters for the Democratic and Republican parties in D.C. After a nearly 5-year search, the FBI says they have someone in custody. 30-year-old Brian Cole Jr. is in custody today. An FBI affidavit shows Cole bought components of the bombs, batteries, steel wool, and a kitchen-style timer in 2019 and 2020. Cole's cell phone shows he was in the Capitol Hill area at the time the bombs were placed. Law enforcement officials previously said that although the bombs were placed the night before, they were only discovered at about 12:45 p.m. on January 6th, just as a mob was storming the U.S. Capitol.
Fortunately, these bombs did not explode, although they certainly could have.
The DOJ has not said whether Cole had any connection to the January 6th attack on the Capitol, and they're still trying to figure out his motive. A bit of clarity today, but lingering questions after members of Congress were briefed on that controversial second military strike on a suspected drug boat near Venezuela. Lawmakers are scrutinizing the role of Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth in the attack, which was ordered by a Navy admiral who spoke to lawmakers yesterday. CBS News correspondent Jared Hill reports from New York.
Peppered with questions on Capitol Hill.
Do you accept responsibility for the incident, sir?
U.S. Navy Admiral Frank Mitch Bradley told lawmakers behind closed doors that Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth did not issue an order to kill them all, as reported in the Washington Post, regarding this military strike on an alleged drug boat. But after watching for the first time the controversial second hit, Democrats held on to concerns.
What I saw in that room was one of the most troubling things I've seen in my time in public service. You have two individuals in clear distress, without any means of locomotion, with a destroyed vessel, who are killed by the United States.
Two survivors shipwrecked after the first strike were killed in the second, prompting questions about whether that attack was legal. Some Republicans argue it was justified.
I saw two survivors trying to flip a boat loaded with drugs bound for the United States back over so they could stay in the fight. and potentially, given all the context we heard, of other narco-terrorist boats in the area coming to their aid.
Amid growing questions surrounding the mission and Hegseth's role in it, earlier this week, the defense secretary said he witnessed the first strike, but left the room before the second one.
Admiral Bradley made the correct decision to ultimately sink the boat and eliminate the threat.
Democrats are now pushing for Admiral Bradley to testify publicly. Jared Hill, CBS News.
The Pentagon hasn't said whether that would happen voluntarily. There's also no indication yet on whether the Pentagon will release more of the video to the public. Of course, this comes as the military hit another alleged drug boat this week, bringing the total number killed to at least 87. We'll swing it over to Tom now in the Weather Lab for a look at our forecast. Tom, gloomy for us today, but at least we'll get a bit of a warm-up.
A little bit warmer than yesterday. We got to 36 degrees yesterday afternoon. It was a cold day. We got these clouds moving in now, and temperatures are still chilly in the low 30s. The clouds, though, are breaking apart right now. We'll take a look at that forecast for this afternoon. The weekend is kind of divided. Saturday's the better day. Sunday's not so great. We'll take a look at that forecast next.
Hi, I'm Denny Ravel with Honda the Ozarks. We want to say a big thank you to all of our veterans, active military, and our first responders. And we want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Joy, the light in your eyes, joy makes my world come alive. Such a beautiful life.
Looks like the sleigh needs a tune-up.
Dodson Williams, trust the team Santa counts on.
Your brake pads are covered in cookies. I don't even know how to read this dipstick.
Thanks for the tune-up, boys. Time to go. Ho, ho, ho.
Trust the team Santa counts on.
At Schuber Mitchell, we're building new construction homes that blend classic masonry exteriors with elevated, luxurious interiors, all at an affordable price. We take pride in our simple, transparent process, which makes buying your dream home easier than ever. Our floor plans range between a cozy 1,200 square foot cottage to a spacious 3,000 square foot home. We can help you find that perfect place where you and your whole family will love coming home.
If someone hit you and you ended up here, we can help.
The law office of Dr. Brad Bradshaw.
The holidays are really busy this year. Winnings Desk, like most places, we bring in some seasonal help.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Chris is a little unusual.
Christmas Eve.
I'm not sure he's ever worked in an office before.
Oh.
But his ideas are great.
The bigger your stocking, the more tickets we can put in there. Hey, something's wrong with the cocoa.
Get the Missouri Lottery. Winners welcome.
Hey y'all, it's Pastor Oglethorpe at the Little Opry Theater inviting you to come be the congregation of Mount Pleasant Baptist Church for a special Christmas Eve service. Oh, I've also invited the Sanders family down, and if you know Smoke on the Mountain, then you'll know these Sanders are a surprise a minute. Woo! Hey, I know y'all
gotta come see our show. There's gonna be lots of music and singing. Oh, there's lots of touching and tender moments, and there's a little bit of romance too.
Y'all get ready to sing along, laugh out loud. Y'all come with bells on.
Hey, Will! I'm finally gonna fix that leak on our roof.
Jim, fixing a roof isn't guesswork. Every roof has specific requirements.
I'm gonna fix it real fast.
Shoot. Call us. Don't risk your roof in the wrong hands.
Hey, Will! Can you help me down? Will?
Ransom Springfield Roof Co. Call 844-TOP-THAT.
That was easy.
All right, folks, looking at the Springfield Square tower camera, that is right now, we can see, some clouds moved on in. We were clear this morning. The clouds moved in, and they've kind of been around for maybe the last hour or two, and we're waiting for them to leave. That'd be great if they did. We could use the sun today. Right now, temperatures are 33 degrees, Springfield, 34 Ava. Sunny skies across central Missouri. Will be cooler today in the low to mid 40s across the northeast, but right now with the sun, they're about 5 degrees warmer than we are here in Springfield. Down across northern Arkansas, warm spots are Harrison and Fayetteville at 39. No 40s yet, but many spots will be in the 40s later today. Right now, winds right at the south and west. This is going to help warm us up, too. That southwest breeze coming in around 10 miles per hour. Wind chills, I know, it's still kind of cold outside. Feels like 25 in Springfield. Feels like 31 Kempton, 29 Clinton. Feels like 35 Mountain Home. Okay, so for the day planner today, it looks okay. We'll do about the middle 40s this afternoon, so warmer than yesterday by about 10 degrees. And the sun should come back here, and it already is. We're starting to see those clouds on visible satellite break apart now from the southwest to the northeast. So maybe another hour or two and those clouds will be gone, the sun will break out. Southwest winds, though, through the day, and again, if it is Friday night, so if you're going out tonight, dress warmly. Have the big coat and maybe an extra layer or two all over, as it will be cold tonight in the 30s. Okay, so here's visible satellite. The clouds began in northwest Arkansas and kind of spread out like a pancake across southwestern Missouri, and now they're starting to kind of fade away. Starting to see some dissipation. Sun breaking out now near the state line from south of Branson to Blue Eye to Cassville, Roaring River State Park. Probably seeing some sun down there, and those clouds will continue to fizzle out as the rest of the day goes on. Otherwise, there's no rain, no precipitation with it, just a cloud deck going away, slowly but surely. So looking at Futurecast, yeah, sun shines out for a big chunk of us this afternoon. Clouds do move back in, though, for tonight, briefly, just a wave of clouds passing through. Might find some fog Saturday morning, especially west of Highway 65. It could be cold enough to see freezing fog, too, so might have a little bit of frost on your surfaces, but roads, bridges, overpasses should be just fine from that. Saturday afternoon, back to more clear skies, but clouds will start to come back into the area by Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening. We got a cold front and a storm system coming in. Now, the storm itself will go to our northeast, a little bit of snow across Illinois and Indiana. We won't see anything like that. Maybe some mist and drizzle Sunday morning here locally as the front blows through. But what that's going to do is going to get cold on Sunday and cloudy and a little windy, too. So Sunday itself will be about 50 degrees tomorrow, trading that out for the 30s and 40s on Sunday, and kind of a cloudy day overall there. Chiefs taking on the Texans Sunday night. Be a cold one, right? 20s for the whole game. Wind chills in the teens. Yeah, you'll be pretty cold. Might be an icicle as you go to the end of that game there. That's for Sunday. We do get a little warmer, though. We have to restart our warming trend for Monday. And it looks like we'll find a couple days in the 50s by the middle of next week.
All right, good news there, Tom. Thanks. Coming up here on Midday, our friends from the Humane Society of Southwest Missouri are in the house. We've got a dog to introduce you to. You'll meet Polly Sue right after this.
Everyone at Midwest Drug would like to say thank you to our troops.
Merry Christmas!
There's a lot of ways to wet your whistle at T's Redneck Steakhouse and Distillery. 7 flavors of homemade moonshine, 3 varieties of bourbon, and over 20 beers on tap. Make T's Redneck Steakhouse and Distillery in Lebanon your favorite watering hole.
Yo, what's better than a great touchdown? 5 great touchdowns.
Jamal Charles was cooking. Cooking.
Man, see, those are grown man touchdowns right there.
What is that supposed to mean? Grown man touchdowns. Tell me what it means, weird beard. You look like you about to give out the Gettysburg Address. You got a log cabin? With that stovepipe hat? What's the spread, Brian? Is it 4 scores?
DraftKings Sportsbook is live in Missouri. New customers turn a $5 bet into $300 instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
Back injury at work? I've got 2.5 million reasons why you should call the Ryan E. Murphy Law Firm.
Experience the holidays at the Butterfly Palace with over 1,000 tropical butterflies flying above twinkling lights and live holiday music. The Butterfly Palace is open year-round and always 80 degrees. Explore all exhibits for one wristband good for 3 days, like the Rainforest Critter Center and Mirror Maze. Bring the family to Branson's famous Butterfly Palace this holiday season. Open daily 9 to 5.
Get sweet savings during Hy-Vee's annual holiday baking sale. This Friday through Sunday. Hy-Vee butter, just $2.49. 5 pounds of Hy-Vee flour, just $1.48. Powdered or brown sugar, $1.98. Hy-Vee baking chips, $2.48. Get great deals on Carnation evaporated milk, Hy-Vee cream cheese, Hy-Vee pretzels, and more. Save in-store and online, Friday through Sunday, during the holiday baking sale. Only at Hy-Vee.
Hello, everybody. This is Polly Sue. joining us on this Fist Bump Friday. Real quick, we get it. Okay, good. She is all over her hands. She is so much need for attention here. But Polly Sue's a great little dog. Very nice, very quiet. Very good, I'll say. But this is also Destiny. Yes, sorry, I don't want to skip over you. Destiny is the volunteer coordinator at Humane Society of Southwest Missouri. And welcome. What can you tell us about Polly Sue?
Thank you. This is Polly Sue. She is 8 years old.
Oh, hi.
She is a very active girl, you can tell. Even though she is a little older, she still has all that energy in her. She does like family, so if you guys have kids, definitely come out. She definitely likes to play around. If you have other friends, she is a little hesitant sometimes, so definitely meet and greet with your other babies if you had any. But she is a pretty good girl.
She is pretty good. And you're saying that she's been on the shelter. She's a little calm, but she's getting a little TV excited here.
Yes.
And so not normally like this. But she's sweet, very sweet.
Yes, very sweet girl, yes.
All right, and so being the volunteer coordinator, I want to ask you a few questions about what it's like volunteering at the Humane Society. Okay. What do you need? How does that process look? And what do you do?
Yeah, so if you wanted to volunteer, just come out to the shelter and you can fill an application in person.
Back over here, huh?
Or you can fill one out online on our website.
Gosh.
And then after that application is filled out, you will get an email with an orientation date. And then after that orientation, you can come help out whenever you'd like. We have different things. You can do enrichment with the pets, cats, dogs. You can help us with events that we have going on. You can do a whole bunch of different things.
Oh, yeah.
And every day is different, so you never know what the day is going to bring.
All right. Well, I think she's in for some belly rubs there. Hey, okay. Now we're living in it. The suit's going to the dry cleaners. All right, so it's open to anybody. There's an application process.
Yes.
Is there a kind of a bigger need for volunteers over the holiday season, or what does that look like?
Yeah, so we have different, definitely giving them some love during the holidays. But yeah, we always have something going on, donations. We have those coming in, so helping put those away. We also, start looking out. We have our biggest fundraiser of the year coming in March. So we need 40 volunteers for that. So if you're ever interested, it's a big gala that we have every year called Lucky Paws. So it's a really fun time. So if you're interested in that, just give me a shout out.
All right, well, very good. Well, Destiny, thanks for being here. We're going to swing things back over to Jesse. Oh, now she gets off. Yeah,
Are you sure?
Oh, there. Yeah, right. Okay.
Oh, I think we were all having a good time watching that. All right, we'll be right back after this.
This is an important message for anyone and everyone with Medicare. If Medicare is important to you, then you need to hear this message because Medicare plans can change every year, and right now is the 2026 Medicare Annual Enrollment Period. That's right, the Medicare Annual Enrollment Period is now, but it ends December 7th. 2026 Medicare Advantage plans are now available, so now's the time for everyone on Medicare to call in to check up on their Medicare plan and benefits. Call now for your free 2026 Medicare coverage checkup. We can see if there are changes to your plan in the coming year, or if there is a 2026 Medicare Advantage plan available in your area with additional benefits. Do you know that Medicare Advantage plans can change each and every year? Call now and a licensed insurance agent can look up your plan and see if there are any changes to your current plan in the upcoming year. The call and Medicare checkup are free.
I'm on Medicare. Should I call?
Yes, now is the best time for everyone on Medicare to call for your free 2026 Medicare coverage checkup.
Why should I call?
We can look up your zip code and see if there is a Medicare Advantage plan available in your area with additional benefits. You don't get a plan with additional benefits automatically. Call now before the Medicare Annual Enrollment Period ends December 7th. If you're on Medicare, now's the time to call. 2026 Medicare Advantage plans are now available, so everyone on Medicare can call to see if a Medicare Advantage plan may be better for you and if there are any changes to your current Medicare plan in the coming year. It's your free Medicare coverage checkup at absolutely no cost to you. Just call the number on your screen and speak with a licensed agent who can check up on your plan and answer your questions. Anyone with Medicare can call. The call and 2026 Medicare coverage checkup are free with no obligation. You can call now even if you called before, and the call is free.
Just call 800-997-8685. 800-997-8685. 800-997-8685.
In the Garden of Eden, your lingerie and more, so much more headquarters.
I hear Aaron Sachs is a proud partner of the Missouri Tigers. Is that true?
We sure are.
I always knew I liked you guys.
Aaron Sachs and Associates, proud to partner with Nick Bolton and proud to partner with the Mizzou Tigers.
At Womack Monument Company, we are regularly visited by families who want to capture a lasting photographic likeness of their loved one for placement on their monument. Imperial porcelains are the absolute best for your monument, for those you love, crafted by those who care.
Once upon a time, there was a big house that had a little leak in the crawl space. A man from a national company told the lady her house was in danger of falling down. He pressured her and said the house should be condemned and it would cost a lot of money. Luckily, the lady called the Smells Brothers. They came and gave her an honest estimate and the problem was fixed.
If you've been thinking your house may be sinking, get a Smouse under your house.
I'm so proud to partner with Aaron Sachs and Associates to raise awareness and support for families battling cancer.
Cancer impacts us all. Together, we're stronger.
To learn more, visit autoinjury.com.
All right, welcome back. The responses to your question of the day, $300+ there, Tom. That's a lot. But
that is a lot. Yeah, Christmas is expensive.
it is. Everything seems to be these days. Get to the dry cleaners.
Yeah, right.
See you back here at 5.
Attention. If you have Medicaid and live in Missouri and need assistance with daily living, you can receive a 100% free service and get help in the comfort of your own home by a loved one. Call Freedom Care now so you can receive daily help preparing meals, bathing, doing laundry, receiving transportation, and more. All done by a family member or friend who gets paid to be your caregiver. You get to decide who provides your care, and your caregiver can choose to get paid instantly after their shift. It's all funded by Medicaid, so it's 100% free to you. Call in the next 10 minutes to see if you qualify. The Freedom Care family will explain the process, making it stress-free for patients and caregivers. Freedom Care is a leading choice for home care in Missouri and has received over 5,000 five-star reviews. They've been helping families for years. This service is 100% free to you through Medicaid. So call right now and see how fast you can get started with Freedom Care.
Miss Ferguson says her fiance can't stay away from random women or his exes. She suspects he's cheating, and the only thing that would change her mind